All right, looks like we are live. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. We got ourselves a few games on the docket. Vegas, Vancouver, Anaheim, and then Vegas again, actually. So, if you're a Golden Knights fan, tonight is the night, as you'll get the two games that we play against them this year. One at the Garden, and then one in Vegas. Minor update, played a couple more games yesterday. In my off time, I'm listening to podcasts. It's something I like to do. It's a way to relax. Minor injury to Barclay Goodrow. He'll miss a game, maybe two, with a mild concussion. And so Julien Gauthier is getting the start tonight on the third line. Of course, the Rangers in real life, not doing very well right now. Which is part of the reason why we're starting relatively on time. They were losing 6-2 last I saw. Shesterkin, probably his worst game of the year. He was due. It happens. The dude was on a record pace. And he's only human. Rangers welcome the Golden Knights to Madison Square Garden for their one visit a year. The Golden Knights 10 games over 500. The Rangers rolling through the NHL. Nolan, Patrick, Mika, Zabinajad. We are underway as this is one back to Alex Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo is going to get swarmed, and the puck will kick down into the corner for Smith, who sends it up to Lindgren. And then to Zabinajad along the left side. Mika Zabinajad. Moving in now. Shot. Never got through. Panarin hits the outside of the cage. Zabinajad over to Adam Fox. Back to Craig Smith. His shot never got through again. And Stone. Oh, Zabinajad finds the loose puck and throws it towards the net. It's a save there. And now Artemi Panarin moving in. And Panarin scores. The bread man does not miss from there. 2.5 minutes into the first period. His 35th goal of the season. 35 goals in 35 games. I believe it is, as Panarin continues to roll his 30th on the snapshot. So as now Zegras will face Patrick at center ice. Face-off won again by Patrick to Pietrangelo. He'll take it back into his own zone. Retreat there. Sends it over to Pacioretty. Now cross ice to Stone. Yes, Dark Stroke, we do have baseball. I am as surprised as anyone, but it sounds like they tabled certain things for later down the road in order to get that deal done. And they're going to do a 162-game season. I was shocked. They're going to do a lot of doubleheaders, probably less off days in order to make that up, and then probably a little bit more regular season baseball into October, as it looks like the Rangers draw a penalty here. Trouba, a shot saved by Broussard. He'll freeze the puck. Yes, Handtucks, good to see you again as well, and baseball is back, my friend, indeed, as Theodore, for interference, looks like he's going to the sim bin for 2. But, yeah, we're going to have baseball, guys. We're going to have baseball. What's up, Money Man? What's up? Gibby, I have not heard of any signings at this moment. Yes, Darkstroke, you'll be able to rant on the Yankees. As Julien Gauthier getting his first shift of the year as Panarin takes away from White Cloud. Backhand shot saved by Masal, left for Alec Martinez, and he'll send it all the way down. Yes, everybody, baseball is back. Baseball is back. It is back, I am aware, as a long pass up to Craig Smith. Shot, save, rebound. Gauthier just couldn't get his stick on it as Appleton will take it and flip it all the way down the ice with the 45 seconds gone here on the power play. So remember, tomorrow night, WWE Wrestling, WWE 2K22 will be on the docket as Panarin, a shot saved by Broussard. Into the corner it goes for Smith. He'll push it around. Gauthier will find it along the left boards. Lose control of the puck. Appleton will take it away, and he will clear. Handtucks, I did hear that it's basically he's come down to 2 teams. It's Yankees or Braves. Those are the 2 offers he's mulling over, and we'll see what happens. Yes, of course, Darkstroke, you'll have sports to watch in April, yes. As Appleton now moving in, a shot saved by Shesterkin. He'll leave it for Panarin there. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. He'll take the best offer, I have to imagine. I'm sure he'll give somewhat of a discount to the Braves, but if the Yankees... And here's the thing, if the Yankees sign him, you know in the next couple of days you're going to hear Luke Voigt getting traded, probably actually now with the Universal DH to a National League team. I can see Luke Voigt going back to the National League as Kajula over to Morgan Barron, a shot saved by Broussard. Barron now looking for Hunt down low, but Tuck is there to intercept and get it up to Carlson. Carlson now moving in. He's going to get tripped up and quickly called for the penalty is Trouba. Well, I mean, we'll see, Hand Tucks, because, yeah, Kyle Schwarber, I don't know what happened with Kyle Schwarber. They're saying he could sign possibly with the National League now. Rizzo has a lot of options. I think Freddie Freeman will be the first of the first baseman dominoes to fall, and where he goes will determine where guys like Rizzo, as Dylan Strome wins the faceoff there, guys like Rizzo, Schwarber, Voit, where they all end up. Is Strome a shorthanded shot saved by Brissois? He'll leave it for Stone and send it up to Marchessault. Marchessault gains the zone, moving in now to the right side. Shot saved by Shesterkin. He'll leave it for Coghlan. Coghlan back to Fox. Coghlan, former Vegas Golden Knight. Rangers acquired him via waivers. And he's now become a strong part of this defensive core. As Fox will have it poked off his stick, shorthanded, kills more time, and now he'll send it the rest of the way down to the ice. Well, and I think that's part of the reason why, Darkstroke, you're talking about, like, you know, the other teams have opportunities, but a lot of other teams don't have the money, and that's why the international draft, I think, is an interesting thing. But again, last I heard, that wasn't finalized. That was still something that's going to be shelved and possibly talked about at a later date, as we're back to 5-on-5 here, as Trouba leaves the Simbin. Gauthier kicks it forward to Strome, who pushes it along to Miller. Keandre Miller now across the Fox. Shot saved by Brissois. Pacioretty, gets it in the corner from Brissois. Carlson now with the puck. Circling his own zone, passes up to Stone. I mean, we'll see, Hand Tucks. You gotta all, I mean, again, this is the dominoes. No dominoes have fallen yet. You see there, Nolan Patrick really coming into his own this year with the Vegas Golden Knights. As it'll be Patrick versus Zegras now with 5.5 left here in the first. Rangers up 1-0. Off Panarin's 35th of the year. Face-off won by Zegras back to Miller. He'll send it back up to Zegras. Zegras now down to Kreider. Shot! Oh, and Chris Kreider, a pretty goal. His 15th of the year. Hits off the inside of the post and in. And the Rangers are up 2-0. Yeah, Krubby, and look at that. You finally showed a spine and showed back up after last week's loss to the Rangers 5-3. So look at that. You waited a whole week, crawled into your hole somewhere in St. Louis, and then finally decided to show up because you got to us tonight in the middle of a very long road trip for the Rangers. Well, 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 indeed. Easy to talk after a win, but you didn't show your face after a loss. Yeah, the Rangers had well, Darkstroke, Shesterkin got the start tonight and gave up the first 4 goals. Clearly somebody's not watching the game. Yeah, you collapsed in the third period. Yep, Cotter, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens as, as Pietrangelo hit by Caggiula there. It's going to be interesting to see what shape a lot of these guys are in now with the truncated spring training. Miller, a shot saved there by Brissois. It's offside of the Rangers. Well, exactly, Krubby. It happens. It's the middle. It's kind of like the dog days of summer, but for hockey, right? It's the home stretch. A lot of teams are tired. Both teams are doing very, very well. The Rangers lost a heartbreaker to Minnesota. Not even a heartbreaker. Georgiev did not play well against Minnesota. As Mika Zabinajad coming in, and Mika Zabinajad scores his 21st of the year, and the Rangers are up 3-0 here. And yeah, you lost the game to the Senators. Look, the Senators got a lot of young talent, but you should have won that game as well. So it is what it is, Krubby. And I'm just busting your balls. You can't come in here talking trash after a win and not, come on, man. Of course I'm happy there's baseball, Cotter. I'm just surprised. Like, I don't mind. People think, oh, aren't you mad you're wrong? I'm like, no, I'm not mad I'm wrong. I'm happy I'm wrong. I'm happy my predictions were wrong. I really thought. But you know what's interesting? As if I don't know if you guys heard this stat, which was interesting. Yeah, free agency's going to be filling up real quick, Krubby. Well, there you go, Krubby. So the Rangers and Blues go 1-1 against each other this year. What I thought was interesting was that the executive board of the 8 players who are supposed to represent in the negotiations were against the deal, but of the 30 team representatives, the vote was 26-4 in order to ratify the deal. So that really says something about how the teams, the players, want to get back to baseball. I think especially amongst the young guys, I think the minimum wage, for makes me sick, $575,000 to $700,000 was a big deal for a lot of guys. I think that's a big part of it. Yeah, that's true, Cubby. Rangers, yeah, their last win now came on Sunday afternoon against the Jets. I mean, Cotter, the big news, of course, is that Freddie Freeman's camp has come out and said it's down to 2 teams. It's down to the Yankees, and it's down to the Braves. So I would love to see us get Freeman. That's going to dictate a lot of our moves. If we get Freeman, I think we're also going to sign Trevor Story. I think we're going to trade Luke Voit and Gleyber Torres for pitching, and I think that's what I would like to see happen. Yeah, Krubby, the Mets organization and representatives on both sides of this tried their hardest to kill this deal. So Steve Cohen, Francisco Lindor, and Max Scherzer can go, like, I don't know, can go F themselves, honestly. Like, I can't stand any of those guys. Cotter, all we've heard from Freeman is Yankees Braves. That's it. Well, and that's Dark Stroke. Expect Volpe, but also depends if the Yankees get Trevor Story. I think that's going to be the big deal. You know, I don't know if you heard about this, but part of the reason why I want to make sure I get this, well, Dark Stroke, Dominguez maybe even sooner now with the new rules. The Yankees, if they need him, might call Dominguez up sooner now. Want to make sure I got this right. That's why I'm looking it up. Because I forget his name. Oh, yeah, the Kumar Rocker deal. I don't know if you heard about this, guys, but there's a specific rule because of what the Mets did last year to Kumar Rocker. There's now a specific rule in the CBA that basically if a team drafts a player, but that player submitted to a physical at the combine before the draft, that team has to pay that draft pick. And that's because of what the Mets did to Kumar Rocker last year. Yeah, Rangers outshot Vegas 15-5, hits your 3 apiece, face-off 6-2, both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Yeah, I mean, of course some of the teams with the highest payrolls were against this deal. But you know what? Hal Steinbrenner's a moron too. Get rid of him. Yeah, it's called the Kumar Rocker rule, specifically because of how the Mets handled the draft last year. So, as always, screw the Mets. Panarin back to the point now. Second period underway. Fox a shot. Doesn't get through. Zabinajad finds the puck. His shot doesn't get through. Craig Smith now throws it towards net. That kicks into the trapezoid. No, Cotter, I don't want Correa. I hope now with the increase in the CBT, the luxury tax is now going to be $230 million next year. I hope the Astros rework their offer and he goes back to Houston so we can keep hating him down there. As Zabinajad loses the puck to Pacioretty. The Mets, I don't know what the deal was, Krubby. The Mets claimed the reason why they didn't sign him was because of his physical. They claimed medical reasons. And so now it's one of those things where baseball is basically going to try and protect young players where if they pass the baseball physical, Major League Baseball will force the team to pay at least 75% of the what the slot is worth if it's a top 300 pick, which basically means in the first half of the draft, right? First 10 rounds. I don't know any Yankee fans that want Correa money, man. Why would you, if you're a Yankee fan, why would you want Correa? You're a moron if you want Correa, especially after what he said about Jeter. Yeah, Krubby, if the player denies the deal, then I think the player has the options. But in this case, if the team denies the deal, the team has to pay the pick. The team has to pay the pick if the team is the one who denies the deal. As this is knocked down, Marchessault shot, save, rebound, and Tuck gets the Knights on the board, his 5th of the year. It's 3-1 Rangers. Yes, Gleyber Torres gone. Get rid of Gleyber Torres. Like I said, either call up Volpe, call up Peraza, or sign Story. I do not want Correa. We'll see, Nick. We'll see. Everyone keeps saying Braves and Yankees are the front runners, including Freeman's own camp, from what I heard. Everybody keeps talking about the Dodgers now, but I don't know. Unless they come out of right field with like another mega deal. But we'll see what happens. As Coughlin down low, can't get the shot off. Got the A in. Shot the flex wide. Daniel Sprong now with the puck. Sprong lets one rip, save, rebound, shot by Strome. Again, got the A, goes wide, and Strome hits the outside of the cage. As Strome now, Dylan Strome will score his 12th of the year. The sustained pressure as the Rangers continue to pepper the net, and it's 4-1 New York. Cotter, look, I am not going to lie, as Gauthier and Sprong got the assists. Look, I'm going to be super honest with you. If the Mets don't at least win the National League pennant, this is it's a waste for the Mets. The Mets have set themselves a very high bar, and on paper, I agree, that team is nuts. That's a crazy team, a crazy rotation and lineup, which is why if the Mets don't at least win the pennant, the Mets fail again. What can you do? Oh, Stroman wants him to go to the Cubs? Let him go to the Cubs! Yeah, to replace Baez? Actually, I wouldn't be surprising. Correa, everyone thought Correa was going to go to Detroit. If Correa goes to the Cubs, that would make a lot of sense. Because isn't Stroman out of New York? I don't want Conforto. Get rid of him. Right? Wasn't that part of the deal? Wasn't that one of the things? Wasn't that, I can't remember, right? Didn't Stroman, it's been so long now. Isn't Stroman going to the Cubs? Didn't he sign like a 3-year deal with them? As Jacob Trouba is shot saved by Bourgeois. As Hunt trying to make a shot, kick save and a butte by Bourgeois. Like, you guys are like, did you see Marcus Stroman's Twitter? No. Like, I don't care at all what any of these morons have to say on Twitter. As Zabinajad moving in now. Zabinajad looking, shot saved by Bourgeois and Smith. Everybody went quiet. I asked everybody to double check that Stroman's a Cub and if it was a 3-year deal, and everybody went quiet. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't make a lot of sense, Krubby, but honestly, a lot of what the Cubs do hasn't made sense the last couple years. Well, Marcus Stroman's a big baby. As Panarin scores another. Maybe I'll get lucky, he'll block me too. He is, there we go. Thank you, Money Man. Thank you for confirming what I thought. Panarin's second of the night is 36th of the year. It's 5-1 Rangers. Trouba with the assists. Pass over to Nolan Patrick, intercepted by Trevor Zegras. But yeah, it's going to be interesting, guys. Honestly, I expect a lot of news in the next 24 hours. Honestly, as Runin in a shot saved by Bourgeois. Pietrangelo hit by Lafreniere, loses the puck. Kreider keeps it in, back down to Alexis Lafreniere. Pietrangelo picks his pocket, gets it up to Pacioretty. Pacioretty now, hit by Coughlin. Runin will take the puck and get it out to Zegras. 40 seconds left here in the second period. Rangers, maybe time for one more rush. Zegras trying to set something up here with 10 seconds left. Moving in now, top of the slot, shot saved by Bourgeois. Kreider finds it. Tries a wraparound, nothing doing. Pacioretty up to Patrick. He'll get it out of the zone. And that'll do it for the second 20 here at Madison Square Garden. Yeah, it's funny though, because he was born here, but he hates it. But that just shows that he's he doesn't have any balls. He has no balls. That's basically what it is. He has no yeah, basically. It is nice, Krubby, it is. Yeah, maybe Darkstroke. I mean, I think the Yankees are going to wait to see if Judge can do it again. Because I think he's got 1 year left on his contract. Right? Or they gave, I think the Yankees want to see if Judge can do it again because he's so injury prone. Rangers out shooting Vegas 29-8. Hits 12-5 in favor of Vegas. Faceoffs 13-3. Yeah, he's a baby. He's a baby, Crummy. He's a baby. So, Mika, Zabinajad, Nolan, Patrick. Have fun in Chicago. We can go have fun in Chicago. Losing 95 games this year. Have fun in Chicago. Going 76-96. As Zabinajad a shot save, rebound, but save again by Leonard, who's come in now for Brossois. Zabinajad versus Patrick now to the left of Leonard. But no, I hope the Yankees get Freeman. I hope they get Story. And then I hope they trade Voit and Torres for pitching. You know that's what I'm doing as soon as we get MLB The Show. You know that's what I'm doing. Pass up to Zabinajad on the left side. Back to Fox. Fox, a slap shot saved by Leonard. Theodore with the puck up to Pacioretty. Yeah, well, I mean, Krubby, that it doesn't help that he was hurt for like 2 of the past 4 years. Yeah, I don't think that's happening, Money Man. I mean, you guys didn't even keep Hunter Renfroe. What do you think he's gonna make? You're gonna make a splash with Judge? Krubby, 76-96. Right? I think that does. Or no, that's not right. That math isn't right. That math isn't right. 76-86 is what the Cubs will be with Correa. Correa and Stroman. Cubs are 10 games under 500. Sorry, folks. Math was not my major in college. 76-96, or you know what? 71-91. There you go. There's your 20. There's your 20 games under 500. 71-91. You're right, Krubby. 71-91. That's what the Cubs will be with Correa and Stroman. 20 games under 500. As Carlson gets hit by Keandre Miller. Puck goes to Trouba. Zegras with the puck. Now long pass to Pietrangelo, intercepted over to Martinez. Yeah, but you don't give up Hunter Renfroe for Jackie Bradley Jr. You could have given a draft pickup for Jackie Bradley Jr. As Kreider now on the left side. Shot saved by Leonard. Gauthier finds the puck. Circling around. Julian Gauthier. Shot saved by Leonard. Puck loose in the trapezoid. Kreider finds it. Kreider now has it taken away by Pietrangelo, but it kicks out to Runanen. Now to Kreider. Shot saved by Leonard. And he'll freeze the puck. Yeah, Krubby, they're gonna put in some double headers. They're gonna get less off days. They might do one series more further into October. Face off one back to Sammy Blais. Up to Martinez. Now over to Carrier. Oh, Sammy Blais, this is where he signed after we let him go last year. In my franchise, obviously not in real life. Although that's probably what will happen in real life, too, after poor Sammy Blais had his knee blown out by PK Subban. As Gauthier now along the left side. Moving in. Julian Gauthier's shot misses wide. Puck goes down to Connor Carrier. Over to Appleton now. As White Cloud get hit by Coughlin. 7 minutes left here in the third. Sprong around to Runanen. Up to Strome. Yeah, I mean, but even that, Renfroe's got a good arm. Like, maybe Jackie has a step on him in terms of speed in the outfield. But I'm sorry, this is a huge downgrade for Boston. Like, objectively, not even just as a Yankee fan. Like, I'm not even making fun. It just is. As in comes Stone, shot saved by Shesterkin. Puck thrown on the net now, and Shesterkin will freeze it with less than 5 minutes to go. Yeah, but Jackie Bradley ain't what he is even 3 years ago, Money Man. Come on. Well, Krubby, hockey needs to get more consistent with their shots to the head calls. That's for sure. Around the board. All along the board. As Fox now up to Lindgren. Now up to Morgan Barron on the left side. 4 minutes left here in the third. Dryden Hunt with the puck. Back to Barron. Shot, and Morgan Barron scores his 8th of the year. A nice feed there. And he goes top shelf over the shoulder of Leonard. It's 6-1 New York. Yeah, Mr. 118. I'm sorry, Money Man. 3:35 left now here in the third. Lindgren and Hunt the assists on Barron's 8th of the year. Corcoran with the puck moving in. 2-on-1. He's going to get tripped up by Ryan Lindgren, and he'll go straight to the sin bin. I mean, probably, like you said, that one playoff series, Krubby, was all of that one playoff series that Moneyman mentioned was all of Jackie Bradley's prime. Oh, man. Zabinajad versus Nolan. Yeah, I don't think Betts is coming back to Boston, buddy. Face-off won by the Knights. They control. Immediately frozen by Shesterkin. I'm all for it, Krubby. Have we figured out what are they doing the old NFL format, which was the first two teams, like they're going to have an extra round of the playoffs, and there'll be 4 rounds now. There'll be a wild card round, the divisional round, the pennant round, the championship series round, and then the World Series. Like, that's the one thing I haven't heard is how exactly are they doing it? Are there going to be 2 byes like the NFL used to do, and then the first 4 teams face off in like a 5-game first round, or like how is that gonna work? As Miller up to Craig Smith on the left side, cuts back in. Craig Smith short-handed, his 19th of the year, and it's 7-1 Rangers. That's the one thing. I think if they do that, Krubby, I'm all for it. I hope they just don't do something ridiculous. Like, do what the NFL did for 35 years and run with it and see if it works. Face-off won there by the Rangers as Fox has the puck. Again, still short-handed. Craig Smith finds it. Tosses it towards the net. Leonard sticks it aside. Pietrangelo gathers. Less than a minute to go here in the power play. Less than 2 minutes left here in the game. Rangers up now 7-1 as Patrick's pass is into by Smith. Goes to Fox, back up to Smith, and the Rangers again, 2-on-1 here on the short-handed play. Shot by Smith, saved by Pietrangelo. He'll send it up to Sammy Blais. Blais going to get hit by Fox. Trouba will find it and will try to clear. Fox now will finish it off as Strome pushes it down to the other end. Pietrangelo there, back to Blais. We're back to 5-on-5 for the final minute of the game here as Tuckin's going to take a hit. Lindgren will send it over to Trouba. Up to Dylan Strome. Out of the zone. Theodore there. Poked away temporarily by Trouba. Now pass intercepted by Strome. Fox will find it. Up to Chris Kreider. Along the left side. Kreider will let one go. Saved by Leonard. He'll push it up to Patrick. Yeah, Krubby, I mean, that's the thing. Baseball, in my opinion, could definitely use 2 more teams. So could basketball, for that matter. As Fox now will gain the zone and throw it towards net. Leonard there. And yeah, Moneyman, I have no idea when Kiermaier is a free agent. I do not have any idea. Probably, maybe not this year, but maybe 1 more year? 2 more years? Not sure. Strome versus Carlson. Face-off one. And somebody mentioned also, by the way, the Marlins are going to be sneaky good this year. I wouldn't be surprised if the Marlins make a push for that 6th playoff spot. Watch for the Marlins. Also watch for the Mariners. Actually, I think the Mariners could surprise people so much. The Mariners might... I could see the Mariners, as crazy as this sounds, not just making the playoffs, but winning the American League in one of the worst, and here, hot take, worst World Series ever coming up, folks. Mets versus Mariners. Who do you root for there? Yeah, a lot of folks are talking about the Expos returning, Money Man. There's been talks about putting a team in Puerto Rico. There's been talks of Portland. There's been a lot of talks. Yes, Money Man, you are correct. I would not be surprised if the Marlins make a run for the 6th seed. So the Rangers win 7-1 here. They outshot Vegas 44-15. Craig Smith with a goal and an assist, your 3rd star. Hits 14-10 in favor of Vegas. Faceoffs 22-5 in favor of the Golden Knights. Your number 2 star with a pair of goals, Artemi Panarin. And your number 1 star, Mika Zabinajad, with a goal and 2 assists. Yeah. I don't think you're going to see a team in Maine, Money Man. That would be interesting. That'd be an interesting market, but I don't think you're going to see Maine. I'm trying to think of what other markets. New Orleans would be interesting to have baseball down there. Charlotte and the Carolinas. Actually, Charlotte, you'd put one in. I know you need to have it balanced, so maybe not Montreal and Charlotte. You would need a Western team. Actually, not so much Money Man. The thing is no, Money Man, I know you're going to see a team in Delaware. If you put a team back in Montreal or San Juan or Charlotte, you have to balance it and have a team in the West, right? So where would that team go, right? Do you have a third Canadian team and see if maybe a franchise, like a city, like if you don't get Portland, Oregon, maybe a Vancouver? I was just saying, Krubby, I'm literally just saying, what if the next two expansion franchises are both Canadian? What if it's Montreal and Vancouver? I don't know about that, Krubby. I don't think Rhode Island wants baseball. I don't think you'll see a team ever go somewhere like Japan or Britain, right? I mean, then there's also, what about Mexico, right? Could baseball be the first country? Because other sports have dabbled down there. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if not, watch for Vancouver. So I'm trying to think, right? Like, yeah, baseball's American, but so hockey's Canadian. And more than 3/4 of the National Hockey League's in America. So all the old timers, part of the reason why we had this lockout was because of old timers wanting to preserve old time baseball. That's one of the first things that they got rid of. No longer is it going to take a year to implement rules. The players are going to have a say in changes. It takes 45 days now. Maybe the Dominican, Money Man. Maybe the Dominican, if you want to go outside the country. That would be interesting. But again, that means if you put some team in the Dominican, I would say more likely Puerto Rico. I say most likely Puerto Rico if you're going to go offshore, off of the continent, right? To an island. I think San Juan, I think, is a more likely scenario. But, I mean, these are all possibilities. But we will see. We will see. Oh, man. All right. We need to clear cap space coming up. Oh, but see, he's got a manageable contract, Goodrow. But I don't know if you guys saw Vancouver Expos. I don't think that's going to happen, Krubby. Trying to think. Scratches. Julien Gauthier picked up an assist in his first game back. He's got a very manageable deal. He also plays better with those other guys. You know what? No, we're not. I was thinking about trading Barclay Goodrow. I like Goodrow, though. And we've got him locked up for, like I said, like another five years. Like, I'm not worried about... We got these guys long term. Charlotte Webbs. It's a good one, Money Man. It's a good one. It's a good one. Yeah, I'll admit that. That's a good one. Let's see. I'm just curious to see what the market is for Barclay Goodrow. Picks. Everybody offering picks. Just two teams. If I was looking to dump salary, just straight up, that might be good. Well, maybe Yeah, there you go, money man. Very good. Actually, I'm going to keep Barclay the rest of the year. I don't have to dump salary until the end of the year, but that's somebody we might think about trading in the offseason is Barclay Goodrow. To clear up $3.6 million because we want to try and re-sign. Here's the things, real quick, for those of you who haven't been paying attention to the franchise or are kind of new for hockey night. I know some folks have been popping in. The two guys we only really have, we have most of our guys long-term. Craig Smith we're going to let go because he wants a ton of money. We're going to let him hit free agency. But if we could re-sign Trevor Zegras and Keandre Miller long-term, that would be something. Right? Also, Craig Smith will be 34 next year. He's starting to get a little long in the tooth. I'm okay with that. Especially since we just re-signed Lafreniere. And yeah, money man, it can't get worse than the Washington Commanders. Have fun, Carson Wentz, with the Washington Commanders. Woo! Woo! Anyway. Rangers now hit the road. We're heading up. Speaking of Vancouver, we're heading up. Oh, did I? Well, I forgot to put Barclay Goodrow back in the lineup. Oops. So Julian Gauthier is going to get himself an extra start. Good for him. Pettersson versus Zabinajad. Face-off won by Pettersson back to Myers. I was looking so much at trading. Oh no, I put Goodrow back in the lineup. I did. So what happens when you get old, folks? You start to forget. Short-term memory starts to go. Woo! Lindgren is shot now, saved by Demko. He's gonna freeze the puck, and just to make sure we're gonna do the third line's gonna get themselves a shift here right now, right off the bat. Yeah, there's good old Barclay Goodrow. Yeah. We did make the substitution. So Strome. Face-off won by the Canucks. Hughes with the puck. There he is. I did make that change. Hughes hit by Dylan Strome. Sends it across to Keandre Miller. And up to Daniel Sprong, who gets laid out at center ice. You hold your breath. You hope he's okay. As Strome coming in. Shot saved by Demko. As Goodrow, speaking of the devil, loses the puck in front of Demko, and the Hughes has the puck. Oh, big turnover. Short side save. Goodrow still has it. Sprong now down low. Strohm. Oh, it went right through the mouth of the crease. Keandre Miller now moving in. A shot saved by Demko. And JT Miller now keeps it away from Keandre Miller and sends it up to Bowser? Anyway, down low it goes. Keandre Miller intercepts. Grubby. Check. Oh, I see. Goodrow now across the Strome. Shot, save, rebound. Smith, oh, he hit the post. Maybe the crossbar. He had an easy goal there as Demko was out of position. As Hughes gets laid out by Lindgren. And Smith now starts back the other way and up to Lindgren it goes. Back to Smith. Smith, a shot saved by Demko. Barclay Goodrow now. Moving in. Button hook shot saved by Demko and he'll freeze the puck. That's true, Krubby. It may not satisfy people, but there were so many better ideas than the Commanders as Horvat versus Zegras now. To the right of Demko. Face-off won by the Canucks. Ekman-Larsson with the puck. Sends it across to Garland. Now up to Horvat. Beau Horvat circling around in his own zone over to Pearson. Finally now with the outlet with Pearson. Gets by Runanen, but not with the puck. And Lafreniere starts back the other way for the Rangers. Garland now takes it away, sends it back to Pearson, halfway through the scoreless first. Pearson hit by Runanen, and Dylan Coghlan will gather the puck in front of his netminder and sends a nice bank outlet pass to Zegras. Zegras now moving in, tries to make a shot, but it's intercepted as Hoglander. I forget how to say his name, but it's got a fancy accent, so you have to really stress the Hog. As Coghlan up to Runanen. To Lafreniere. Towards Hemi Panarin, a shot saved by Demko. Lafreniere now back down to Panarin. He loses the puck in the corner to Hamonic. Travis Hamonic up to Dickinson. Jamie Dickinson over to Ekman-Larsson. Back over to Hoglander. He loses the puck to Mika Zabinajad. Top line working itself back out there for the Rangers. Ekman-Larsson now across to Hornquist. Patrick Hornquist Has it poked away by Coughlin. Panarin recovers. And then Hornquist, good forecheck there. Fox has to regroup for the Rangers with 5 minutes left here in the period, as Hornquist really giving the Rangers some fits. At the moment, no other news, Money Man. No other news at the moment, except for, again, remember, tomorrow night, WWE 2K22. It'll be New Game Friday as Zabinajad loses the puck to Dickinson. Oh, tuna noodle casserole. That's nice, Money Man. I had a tuna sandwich today, so I had tuna as well for lunch. But I'm gonna make tacos for dinner though. That's the plan. Hoglander moving in down low. Shot saved by Shesterkin as Panarin gathers, and up to Lindgren it goes. Lindgren now back to Morgan Barron. Down shot saved by Demko. As the fourth line gets some minutes, taken away by Hoglander. He's had a lot of time out there. I've been saying his name a lot tonight. He'll circle back along the right side and then get laid out by Jacob Trouba, who drives him into the boards. Keandre Miller now, across his net mouth, sends it over to Drake Caggiula, and Trouba now, taken away by Podkolzin. Oh, I hope that I'm not going to say that one right. Podkolzin loses it, Trouba has it, and that's going to be the end of a scoreless first period. So the Rangers peppered Demko, but Demko able to man the fort, and the couple of opportunities the Canucks had were turned aside by Shesterkin. We head to the first intermission, no score. Rangers out shooting Vancouver 8-1. Hits are 6-4 in favor of the Canucks, and Vancouver won all 3 faceoffs. After this game, I'm going to run a quick commercial break, but then I'll be right back, probably for about a minute. Pettersson versus Zabinajad now, the Rogers Arena here in Vancouver. Faceoff won by Zabinajad, back to Lindgren. Take care, Money Man. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Now Fox across, looking for Smith, knocked away by Demko. Myers with it down low. Sends it up to Pettersson. Across to Bozer. Bozer hit by Lindgren. Smith will take it away. Bank pass up to Panarin. Taken away by Myers. Little overskate there by Panarin. And JT Miller now has the puck. Former Ranger has it poked away there by Adam Fox. And Mika Zabinajad gathers. Sends it into the corner where Lindgren will gather with 3 minutes gone here in the second period of a scoreless game. Long pass up for Craig Smith. Craig Smith now moving in. Smith, a shot saved by Demko. Smith for Zabinajad can't get a good shot off as it's blocked. Had his stick lifted. Pettersson now cross ice to Bozer as the Canucks regroup. Over to JT Miller. Miller across to Garland. His shot is blocked. Panarin will gather in front of Shesterkin and move back the other way with 5 minutes gone now in the period. Artemi Panarin moving in, shot save, rebound. Lindgren can't get there. It's kept away from Lafreniere as well. Panarin circling again, shot through a screen. Demko got a piece, might have hit the post. As Lafreniere kicks it to Panarin before Hughes takes it away for Vancouver. Now over to Pettersson. Poked away by Keandre Miller, and Jacob Trouba gathers. Back the other way for the Rangers. Trouba gets laid out at the blue line, and Myers has it now up to Pettersson. He'll get hit by Keandre Miller, and Trevor Zegras will take it back. Zegras, he gets hit hard, as Kreider will find the loose puck in the corner. Kreider can't get by Ekman Larson, who starts back the other way for Vancouver along the right boards. Poked away by Keandre Miller. Back towards the center, but Kreider intercepts, and Chris Kreider now gains the zone, throws it towards the net. Easy save for Demko with 10:49 left in the period, and both teams getting fresh skaters out there. As you see, Quinn Hughes leading the team in points with 2 goals and 31 assists. Thatcher Demko. Dylan Strome versus Beau Horvat now. What's up, Patrick? How's it going? Face-off won by the Canucks. Pearson with the puck. Starts along the right side up to Horvat. Horvat gets hit by Coughlin, at least for the moment. Now finds the puck down near the bottom boards. Garland, he'll be swarmed by the Rangers' third line, and Dylan Strome comes away with it. Long pass, look for Goodrow, intercepted by Pearson. Down the Garland, shot, saved by Shesterkin. Rebound in front, cleared away by Strome. Up to Daniel Sprong. Sprong along the right side, in the right circle, shot saved by Demko. Goodrow finds it now. Sends it across the blue line to Runanen. Shot saved by Demko again. That's good to hear, Patrick. Welcome back, buddy. It's been a while. Pullman up to Pearson now. Pearson by himself, shot, and he scores! Pearson made a move by the defender, and then all he had to do was beat Shesterkin. Tanner Pearson gets his 6th tally of the year. It's 1-0 Vancouver. So we had a scoreless game through more than half of it, but now Dickinson versus Barron, the Canucks from Pullman and Demko. His 6th of the year, as this is sent deep by Vancouver. Jacob Trouba will gather the puck with 6.5 left. Now a long outlet pass to rookie Morgan Barron. Barron tries to make a move, but loses the puck to Ekman Larsson, but then a nice hit by Barron, and he gathers it back. Barron now, his shot, oh, and Morgan Barron! He's been getting red hot lately. He's got a 3-game goal streak, gets his 9th of the year, and he ties this quickly at 1. Good job on the forecheck. Took it back from Ekman Larsson, moved to the slot, and lifted it up over the blocker of Demko. Dickinson versus Barron now. Face-off won by Dickinson to Rathbone. Over to Hornquist. Patrick Hornquist back to Rathbone. Down to Dickinson. Dickinson hit by Adam Fox. Still maintains control of the puck. Gets it to Hoglander. Back to Dickinson. Puck knocked loose in front. Morgan Barron gathers. And now we'll send it over to Fox, who can't handle it, but it's kicked out by Lindgren, forcing the Canucks to get onside. Fox over to Lindgren. Back up to Dryden Hunt. Hunt on the right side. Hunt the shot. Oh, and Dryden Hunt gets his 11th of the year. And the 4th line for the Rangers delivers a pair of goals in about 3 minutes. And it's 2-1 New York. I think Demko just never saw that. Might have been screened in front by Travis Harmonic. And now it'll be Zegras versus Eric Stahl at center ice. Lindgren and Fox the assists as Zegras wins it back to Miller. Now over to Jacob Trouba. Trouba will gain the zone. Back across to Alexis Lafreniere. Shot saved by the netminder. Demko as Zegras now moving in. Does a little button hook. Shot saved short side with the blocker. Rathbone finds it in the corner and gets it up to Eric Stahl. A minute to go here in the second period of Vancouver versus the New York Rangers. Keandre Miller now. He'll do a little nice bank pass to Chris Kreider. Kreider moving in. Shot misses high. And Trouba keeps it in, though, as it rattles around the boards with a few seconds left. Jacob Trouba's shot saved by Demko. Kreider now back to Lafreniere. Can't get anything on that shot. The period expires, and we go into the second intermission. Vancouver broke the scoreless deadlock, but then the Rangers answer back with 2 of their own, and at the end of 2, it's 2-1 New York. Rangers out shooting Vancouver 19-3. Out hits are 8-8. Faceoffs are 6-2 in favor of Vancouver, as I'm going to finish off my iced tea. Don't worry, I have some water over here. Let's get ready for the third. Pettersson versus Zabinajad. Rangers up by a goal. And we are underway as Pettersson wins another one in the faceoff dot. But Smith controls after a bit of a scrum right there at center ice. Lindgren now gains the zone for the Rangers. Moving back now, sends it back to Smith at the point. Over to Fox. Fox now, his shot hits off of Panarin. Myers finds it in the corner. Sends it up to Bozer. Up to Pettersson now. Pettersson hit by Lindgren. Craig Smith finds it. Up to Panarin. Artemi Panarin now. Across to Craig Smith. Puck deflects into the corner for Quinn Hughes, but Smith, good forecheck, puts pressure on before Myers recovers it. Vancouver now, through neutral ice, Myers up to Pettersson. He'll get hit by Smith, but maintain control of the puck at least temporarily, as Lindgren will gather and then send it around to Zabinajad. Mika Zabinajad up to Lindgren. Now a little quick pass to Alexis Lafreniere, and Lafreniere lets one rip, save, rebound. Hughes keeps it away from the charging Panarin. And Garland now will take the puck along the left side. Panarin picks his pocket. As now Miller comes in off the turnover. JT Miller can't get a shot off. Nice recovery there by Jacob Trouba as the Rangers were going for a change. Chris Kreider loses the puck, gets hit hard. And Hughes keeps it away from Trevor Zegras. Hughes gains the zone, makes a move, top of the left circle. Makes another move. One move too many there. Should have just fired it on the net. Instead, back the other way comes the Rangers with Zegras. Zegras' a shot saved by Demko on that rising slapper. With 13:06 left here now in the third. Beau Horvat will now step into the face-off circle with Strome to the right of Demko. Dylan Strome loses another one as Garland gathers the puck and sends it Or actually will move it himself along the right boards. And gains the zone. Now back to Pearson. Pearson has his pocket picked by Trouba. Strome gathers. Starts back the other way. Dylan Strome now. Strome, a shot saved by Demko. And he will hold. Morgan Barron in that red-hot fourth line now comes out against Beau Horvat. Face-off won by Horvat. Back to Pullman. Pullman will get hit by Barron, but he'll get it across ice to Pearson. Pearson separated from the puck by Runanen, and Dylan Coughlin will gather. He'll send it around the boards to Drake Caggiula. Caggiula, quick outlet pass to Runanen along the left side. Tarmo Runanen, last year's Rookie of the Year. Slap shot saved by Demko. As Barron crashes the net with 10:06 left in the period. And the Rangers, trying to keep everybody fresh, go back to the third line. Horvat versus Dylan Strome again. Face-off won by Horvat versus to Pullman. As Strome checks him, but Pullman gets it out to Pearson. Pearson now along the right side. Rangers nursing a one-goal lead. Pearson moving in down low. Pass intercepted by Keandre Miller. They're looking for a shot in the slot for the Vancouver Canucks. Daniel Sprong now down the left side on the outlet pass. Cuts back to the slot. Shot never got through. Hit off of one of the Canucks. Kicked out to Garland with 7:50 left here in the third. Trouba with the big hit, lowering the shoulder. As Strome sends over to Miller and now tries to get it to Sprong. It's going to go all the way down, though. Demko will play it back to Hamonic and up to Garland. And what has been a defensive battle here between these two teams. Strome gets it back out to Trouba. Nice play there in the back check. And Jacob Trouba now will send it back around to the point for Trevor Zegras. Back to the blue line. Keandre Miller pinching in. Shot saved by Demko with the stick. As Zegras now trying to make a pass through the slot, but Dickinson intercepts, but Goodrow finds it. Barclay Goodrow a shot. Back after missing a game with a mild concussion. Demko will freeze it with 5 minutes left here in the third. And Morgan Barron will come out to take on Jamie Dickinson. Face-off won by Barron, back to Tarmo Runanen. Runanen a shot saved by Demko. Looked like it was destined for the far post, but Demko was able to just get enough on it. And we'll do it again, this time I believe to his left. Nope, his right still. Barron versus Dickinson one more time. Morgan Barron, one of the few guys to get some face-off wins for the Rangers. There's another. As Runanen again, cutting to the slot. And Runanen this time did not miss. He must have saw something in Demko's game as he took the same exact shot, but this time a couple inches to the right. Gets his 7th of the year. As the Ranger defense again continues to provide some offense. It's one of their staples. They want the defense to shoot away. And they score a lot more because of it. Barron the only assist. Harmonic now tains the zone for Vancouver. Poked away by the aforementioned Tarmo Runanen as he'll send it up to Craig Smith. Smith along the left side. Sends it back to Panarin. Panarin a shot saved by Demko. As the top line now getting some ice time. Zabinajad versus Dickinson with 3:16. Stone Cold says Austin 3:16 just kicked your ass. Those of you who may be old school wrestling fans. A wonderful time that the game froze on. Anyway, 2:20 left now here in the third. Zabinajad gains the zone, leaves it for Panarin. Shot saved by Demko. Well, Demko's done almost all he can tonight, but this Vancouver offense has been non-existent. As Demko now will freeze it with less than 90 seconds left here in the game. Well, in regulation. I mean, barring a miracle, stranger things have happened. 2 goals in 90 seconds? Possible. Likely? Not really. Pettersson wins the faceoff against Zegras. Rathbone controls, at least temporarily, harassed by Zegras on the forecheck. Rathbone gathers, sends up to Miller. JT Miller now along the right side. He'll send back to Pettersson, up to Bozer, and now here comes Demko to the net, to the bench. 6-on-5, but it doesn't matter. Lafreniere finds the puck, gathers, fires on the empty net. And with 47 seconds left, that should be the nail in the coffin as Alexis Lafreniere gets his 15th of the year. It is of the empty net variety. It is 4-1 Rangers, and that is all she probably wrote. Zegras wins this one back to Lindgren. Up to Adam Fox and over to Zegras. And we're going to have ourselves, that's a big hit on Fox there. The Rangers take a little exception to it. Kreider and Myers now Well, it looks like these two will just go back to the locker room after this if they're going to get their scrum in. As Kreider taking it to Myers. It's actually a more even fight than I expected. And Myers is going to go down. Chris Kreider with the fight win. The Ranger captain raises his fists triumphantly. Pettersson versus Barron now to the right of Demko. Face-off won by Barron, back to Runanen. Runanen now throwing it on net, save, rebound, save again by Demko. As Morgan Barron looking for number 10 on the year and his second of the night. Rangers also sending out the fourth line in the bottom defense just in case Vancouver thinks about another scrum. Barron versus Pettersson now. Face-off won by Barron to Runanen. Runanen, a shot blocked, never got through. Kajula finds it. Drake Kajula now moving in. Moves to the top of the slot. Shot saved by Demko. Bouncing around. Oh, and Barron looking for the putback. Can't get it. It goes around wide of the net. As JT Miller gathers now and sends up to Quinn Hughes for Vancouver. Over to Bozer. One last chance. His shot is blocked. Gets it back. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Haven't had to say that a lot tonight, as Hunt will send up to Runanen along the left side. With a few seconds left, Runanen will throw it towards the net. It'll go wide. Hughes will gather. He'll take a hit for his troubles. Miller will send deep, and the Rangers come into Vancouver and win 4-1. Your number 3 star with a goal, Dryden Hunt, ends up being the game winner. Rangers outshot Vancouver 33-4, hits 15-12 in favor of the Rangers. Vancouver won 13 of 20 faceoffs. That's 65%. Tanner Pearson with a goal and a hit, your number 2 star for the Canucks. And your number 1 star with a goal and assist and 2 hits, Morgan Barron. As the Rangers now will quickly fly down to Anaheim. And I'm going to run a quick commercial. I'll be right back, folks. We'll be back in 1 minute. 1 minute. Well, after the commercial runs. Remember, subs don't have to see commercials. All right, and we're back. Thanks for sitting through that, folks. Always appreciated. All right, as we head down to Anaheim. This will actually be Trevor Zegras' first game since being traded to the Rangers. Oh, I didn't want Shesterkin to start a net tonight. Dang it. Dang it. Wanted Georgiev to get another start. We'll have to fix that next game. Steele versus Zabinajad, flanked by Kessel and Capo Caco, who, of course, came over in that trade from the Rangers. Face-off win by Mika Zabinajad. Lindgren over to Fox. Adam Fox now moving in. Shot saved by the netminder. I believe that's Gibson there. As Lindholm will get it up to Capo Caco. Curious to see if Patrick Nemeth, the other piece of that trade, is playing on defense tonight, as Mika Zabinajad now will gain the zone, move to the top of the slot. Shot saved by the netminder as Panarin gets hit hard. Lindholm finds it, then Panarin makes him pay, and then Capo Caco, chased by Zabinajad, gets it over to Phil Kessel. This new-fangled Anaheim Ducks team, as Fox will gather the loose puck on the left side. Long pass now up to Smith, who they say is just offsides. It sure looked like he had control to me, but I guess not. Well, a chance for some fresh bodies for the Rangers to get out there anyway. Zegras versus Steele now, 3 minutes into the first. Face-off won by, technically Anaheim, but Zegras is going to get control off the face-off win, as Zegras will send it over to Condre Miller. Now Jacob Trouba. Trouba, a slapper. A blast from the blue line. It is the Jacob Trouba specialty. His 7th of the year. And the Rangers jump out to a 1-0 lead here in Anaheim. Jacob Trouba, an absolute bomb. And Gibson whiffs on it with the glove. As now Henrique will come out to take on Zegras. And Zegras burns his old squad with an assist there. Miller the other one. As Silfverberg, shot saved by Shesterkin. He'll kick it out to the right side. Cahun finds it. Now down low. Shot saved by Shesterkin. And Miller keeps it out of the net. Nice play by Condre Miller. Rangers can't get it out of the zone though. Silfverberg now versus Trouba. Trouba, good job in the back check, taking him out. As now Miller will try to get out. Oh, he can't, though. The Ducks, again, they know the Rangers' lines. Cajon moves in, and he makes them pay with his 10th of the year. And the Ducks make the Rangers pay for not being able to get out of the zone. It is 1-1. As now Dylan Strome will take on Mctavish. Henrique gets the only assist. As Terry gets the puck, Barclay Goodrow makes him pay. And then Coughlin gets it up to Strome. Dylan Strome now moving in. Shot saved by Gibson. Daniel Sprong looking for it. Can't find it. Comtois takes away. Now he does. Goodrow has it knocked off his stick, and Terry gathers. Back up to Mctavish. Mctavish across to Terry. Poked away by Runanen. Runanen passing up to Goodrow. Can't handle it. Mctavish pushes it back down. But Coughlin is there and gathers the loose puck, and the Rangers start back the other way. Coughlin now up to Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow kicks it to himself. Puts on the brakes, looking for a pass down low, but intercepted there, and back come the Ducks the other way with Comtois. Comtois hit by Runanen. Dylan Strome now sends it around the boards. Craig Smith is there as the top line comes back out, and Coughlin will push it further along for the Rangers. Now across to Artemi Panarin, the league leader in goals. Shot block goes high. And Coughlin now another shot saved there by Gibson as the Ranger offense continues to pepper the netminder. Kessel now along the right side. Can't get by Ryan Lindgren. Nice play there by the young defenseman as he'll make a long pass to Artemi Panarin, who puts in the brakes. Button hooks in the left circle. Comes in. Shot save. Rebound cleared away by Patrick Nemeth. He is playing tonight. Huzzah. Patrick Nemeth now back across to Phil Kessel. Kessel hit by Lindgren. Panarin gathers, sends it across the Fox, and up to Smith. Smith now along the right side with 6:15 left in the first. Smith a shot saved by Gibson. Puck kicks back to Adam Fox, moving in, pinching in. Can't get through Mahura, though, and Mahura pushes it over to Steele. Steele gets by Craig Smith and back up to Mahura. Mahura now through the neutral zone. Back to Steele. Over to Capo Caco. He again can't get by Ryan Lindgren, and now back the other way for the Rangers. Lindgren over to Lafreniere, leaves it for Panarin. Panarin gets hit, and Johansson now over to Caco. Capo Caco along the right side, hit by Adam Fox, and Trevor Zegras gathers and moves back the other way. Zegras along the left boards as it poked away, but he pushes it further along and regathers. Zegras now behind the Anaheim net. Moving to the top of the slot, shot saved by Gibson. Panarin now with the puck. Panarin moving in, and Artemi Panarin moved in down low and buries it for his 37th of the year. You gotta put a body on Artemi Panarin. Instead, the Rangers retake the lead, and I believe Zegras will get another assist. As now Johansson and Barron, the fourth liners, come out with 2:14 left in the first. And Zegras gets the only assist on Panarin's 37th of the year, as Shattenkirk, another former Ranger, will gather and send it deep. Keandre Miller will get for the Rangers as he makes an outlet pass to Drake Caggiula. Caggiula gets hit hard there by Shattenkirk. Puck goes deep. Lindholm gets taken out by Caggiula. Barron, Caggiula scores! His 12th of the year. The big forecheck there by Caggiula forced the turnover. Barron finding Caggiula, instead of taking the puck, went right to the net. Barron, right on his tail, gathered the puck, fed Caggiula. No chance for Gibson. It's 3-1 Rangers. As Cal gets the dab. And after Caggiula gets the goal. Barron now loses the faceoff. Shattenkirk with the puck has it taken away by Dryden Hunt to the blue line. Rangers fourth line. Ooh, big hit there at the blue line as Caggiula. Now to Barron trying to return the favor, and he does! Morgan Barron for his 10th of the year goes 5-hole. It's 4-1 Rangers. The Rangers' fourth line scores twice in a minute. This one threw just under the blocker. I thought he might have gone 5-hole. But Gibson gets a piece, not enough. And it's 4-1 New York as Morgan Barron joins the double-digit goal club, his 10th of the year. Caggiula and Hunt the assists. It's now the face-off won again by Anaheim. Lindholm with the puck. Sends it across to Henrique. Shot blocked, never got through. Nice play by Keandre Miller. And the horn sounds. The first 20 is over. Here in Anaheim, the Rangers scored first. Anaheim tied it at 1, and then the Ranger offense really clicked into another gear. It's 4-1 New York. Rangers out shooting the Ducks 10-3. Hits are 7-3 in favor of the Rangers. Anaheim winning the faceoff battle 6-1. Steele versus Zabinajad. Flanked by Phil Kessel, the king of the hot dog eating contest. And Capo Caco, former Ranger first round pick, traded again with Patrick Nemeth for Trevor Zegras. As Kessel now moving back towards Shattenkirk. Shot saved on the one-timer there by Shesterkin. As Lindgren gets it up to Mika Zabinajad now on the left side. Zabinajad gains the zone but loses the puck. Lindholm pushes it forward to Steele. And the Ranger forecheck here really throwing the body as Capo Caco turns it over to Zabinajad at neutral ice. Lindgren now back the other way, sends it up to Craig Smith. Smith along the right side, moving in. Shot saved by Gibson. No one there for the rebound. Panarin now moving in, loses the puck. Lindholm gathers and circles back in his own zone. Poked away by Smith again. That Ranger forecheck is deadly. Smith now circling back, sends it back to Fox. Across to Lindgren. Lindgren from the blue line. Shot never got through. Might have hit Panarin, or excuse me, that's Zabinajad in front of the net. Capo Caco now with the puck. Caco now circling still in his own zone. Up to Steele. He gets hit at the blue line, and Panarin starts back with the Rangers. Leaves it for Fox at center ice. Adam Fox tries to make a shot, but he gets checked away by Phil Kessel. The puck kicks to the right boards where Lindholm finds it. Lindholm hit by Fox now at the blue line, returning the favor. Chris Kreider gathers the loose puck. 6 minutes into the second period now as Kreider sends it up to Trevor Zegras, a pair of assists tonight against his old club. Capo Caco and Patrick Nemeth haven't done anything as Larson sends it over to Lindholm. Lindholm hit by Keandre Miller. Lafreniere can't get it out. Cahoon, who has the one goal tonight. Enrique's shot saved by Shesterkin. Silverberg shot saved by Czar Igor. And it's left for Lafreniere in the right side. Lafreniere circling behind his own net. Long pass meant for Chris Kreider. He gathers, sends it across, trying for the one-timer, but Larson's going to cut it off as the puck kicks back to neutral ice, and Keandre Miller gathers for the Rangers. Keandre Miller now turns up ice, moves to the left circle, shot saved by Gibson. Kind of weirdly waved at it, but Larson gathers the rebound, and he'll send it over to Lindholm. Halfway through the second period now, Silverberg gains the zone, but loses the puck to Tarmo Ruunanen. Ruunanen now on the right side, taking the zone with speed. Shot saved by Ruunanen, or excuse me, saved by Gibson on Ruunanen. As Strome now pushes it forward to Daniel Sprong in the trapezoid. Sprong a shot, goes wide. Dylan Coughlin keeps it in, back to the blue line for Ruunanen, a shot. Nobody saw it, doesn't matter, goes high off the boards. Barclay Goodrow now can't get a shot off, and Fowler finds it. Fowler along the left side, moving through neutral ice, sends it over to Mctavish. Mctavish now, shot goes wide himself. Strome now sends it back around to Tarmo Ruunanen. Behind his own net, sends it up to Sprong. 7 minutes left here in the second period. Sprong now moving in. No goals this period, though, thus far. As Sprong now gets a shot off save by Gibson. Fowler corrals the rebound and sends it up to Cahan. Cahan, again, the only goal tonight for Anaheim, with Henrique getting the only helper. Coughlin across to Kajula. Up to Barron on the outlet pass. Gets hit hard at center ice. And Fowler will gather in his own zone. Fowler in the Anaheim zone, circling back now in his own zone. Sends it up to Terry. This one deflected back to Gibson. Left for Fowler. And now pushes back up to Terry. Terry on the right side. Poked away by Coughlin, but Terry controls. Over to Mctavish, a shot. Oh, and Shesterkin's going to wish he had that one back. Mctavish, his 10th of the year. Shesterkin got a piece of it, but it gets behind him. Mason Mctavish makes it a 4-2 game now. As Zegras will take on Johansson with 4 minutes to go in the second period. Terry and Fowler, their assists, as this is won back by Zegras. Adam Fox now back to Zegras. Shot saved by Gibson. Zegras now again a slapper. This one goes wide. Lindgren keeps it in. Tries to send it back to Fox, but an errant pass will come all the way down. Zegras will give chase and get there with 2.5 left in the second period. Zegras, bank pass up to Alexis Lafreniere. Lafreniere loses the puck, at least temporarily. Big check on Mahara there, and it looks like it's going to be a 2-minute... I'm going to guess charging or elbowing, they're going to say there on the Lafreniere. A rare penalty for the Ranger forward as he'll go to the sin bin for the rest of this period and the start of the third if the Ducks don't score. Mctavish versus Strome to the left of Shesterkin. Dylan Strome, acquired from Chicago. Face-off one to Fowler. Back to Shattenkirk. Shot saved by Shesterkin. And Miller gets it away from danger, at least for the moment. As Strome now moving through neutral ice. He'll lose the puck, but Goodrow will get it. Throw it towards the net from the blue line. Kept in now by Keandre Miller, but Fowler will eventually find it. Half a minute gone on the power play. Capo Caco separated from the puck by Keandre Miller. Lindgren back around to Goodrow. He will clear. Shattenkirk will get it at neutral ice. Ducks get onside and then sends it over to Steele. Back to Caco. Capo Caco now down low. Back to Steele. Shot short side saved by Shesterkin. And Strome will clear as he corrals the rebound. All the way down it goes. And actually Ryan Lindgren's going to win the race. Lindgren's shorthanded. And Ryan Lindgren scores! His 6th of the year. Ryan Lindgren says, if you're all just going to watch the puck, I'm going to take it to the net. And Ryan Lindgren gets a shorty. It's 5-2 Rangers. The Ducks had a chance to get back in that game. They made it 4-2, then drew the power play, had a chance to pull to within 1, but Ryan Lindgren says not tonight. At least not for now. As now Mika Zabinajad will meet Mason Mctavish at center ice with 10 seconds left in the period. Dylan Strome, the only assist. Trouba to Fox. He'll send it all the way down with 5 seconds left in the period. Shattenkirk back the other way. The period will expire. The Ducks will have 23 seconds left of the man advantage to start the third. But 2 goals that period, 1 for each team. The big one, though, probably the biggest one, was Lindgren getting the shorthanded goal late there on Gibson as we go to the second intermission. Rangers out shooting Anaheim only 16-9. Hits are 10-8 in favor of the Rangers. Faceoffs 8-3 in favor of the Ducks. No power play goals yet. And a shorthanded goal for Ryan Lindgren. Dylan Strome versus Mason Mctavish. Third period here down in Anaheim at the Honda Center is underway as Mctavish wins it back to Fowler. Fowler has it poked away at the blue line. Trouba will clear. This should probably do it for the rest of the penalty. Shattenkirk in his own zone, back up to Steele, and we are at 5-on-5 as Fowler now will move through neutral ice. Can't get by Strome. Trouba finds it, leaves it for Adam Fox, who passes up to Alexis Lafreniere, fresh out of the sin bin. Lafreniere to Dylan Strome, now to Panarin, a shot saved by Gibson, and he will cover it up. Steele versus Morgan Barron now, as the Rangers will send it the fourth line. Face-off won by the Ducks back to Lindholm. But nice forecheck there by the Ranger fourth line. Kajula down low, can't get the shot off. Barron hits the outside of the cage. And Gibson looking around like, what is going on? Barron versus Steele again. Barron becoming one of the Rangers' better face-off men. Barron wins another. Back to Ruunanen now. Tarmo Ruunanen a shot. Rebound cleared away by Steele as Barron was hacking away. Now Shattenkirk through the neutral zone. He'll get hit by Ruunanen. Send the puck deep. Dylan Coghlan will find it. Coghlan up to Craig Smith. Sends it back to Caggiula. Caggiula, a shot saved by Gibson with the glove, and he will freeze the puck. 15:54 left here in the third. Rangers up 5-2 down in Anaheim. As it'll be Zegras versus Steele now. Face-off won by Zegras to Keandre Miller. Does a little button hook back to Zegras. Or Kreider, excuse me. Shot backhand misses high and wide. Lindholm now with the puck. Loses the puck again. That forecheck of the Rangers. Lafreniere looking for Zegras, but it was behind, too far in front. And Capo Caco will gather off the boards. Caco now over to Lindholm. Lindholm along the right side. He'll get laid out by Keandre Miller. Kreider will gather the loose puck. And Trouba can't get it out of the zone. Caco to Steele. Steele shot saved by Shesterkin. Now Caco gathers. He gets his 9th of the year as he finds the back of the net. And it's again a 2-goal game as Capo Caco beats his old team. At least on that goal. Score, though, is still in favor of New York. Capo Caco unassisted on the turnover in the Rangers zone. Kahun has a goal. And again, this is part of the reason why the Rangers were happy to kind of let Caco go. Only 9 goals. He had only 16 last year, and he wanted too much money. Kreider a shot saved by Gibson. Caco ended up signing a 6-year, $9 million deal. 6-year, $9 million a year deal with the Ducks, so a 6-year, $54 million deal, and that's why the Rangers are like, you want $9 million a year for 16 goals? No, thank you, as Miller separates him from the puck there, and Miller will send it around the boards to Mika Zabinajad. Panarin, bank pass too far for Lindgren. He will give chase, no icing though, as it was a slow one, and then Lindgren makes Fowler pay. Zabinajad finds it. Zabinajad moving to the slot. Shot blocked. Bounces over the boards. As the vulcanized rubber fires itself out of the arena. Henrique versus Dylan Strome now to the left of Gibson. Face-off won by Henrique. Back to Fowler. Passes up to Silfverberg. Hit by Dylan Coghlan, but the puck goes to Henrique anyway. Back to Larson at the point. Adam Larson down to Fowler. Kahun shot saved by Shesterkin that time. Now in front. Save again. 2 in a row. As Silfverberg back turn right. Coghlan now back to Henrique. Back to the point for Fowler. Down low to Silfverberg. Hit by Coghlan. Saved by Shesterkin. Dylan Strome can't clear. One-timer again saved by Shesterkin. Well, that sequence there will help the old save percentage as Ruunanen finally gets it out of the zone, but can't get a shot off. Bounces right back to him. Ruunanen now top of the slot. Shot saved there by Gibson. Fowler in the trapezoid. Back to Kahun. 7 minutes to go. Anaheim running out of time. Down by 2. Kahun at center ice. Gets it back to Mctavish. Mctavish with the goal. Mctavish moving in. Shot saved with the glove. With the blocker by Shesterkin. And now Mctavish back to Mahura. Over to Kahun. Kahun moving in, top of the slot, back down to Mctavish, back to Kahun, shot saved by Shesterkin, and now poked away by the Ranger netminder. Mctavish moving in, top of the slot, back to Mahura, across to Adam Larson, back to Silfverberg. Mctavish moving in, shot saved by Tsar Igor, and he will freeze the puck to get some fresh bodies out there for the Rangers as they were in desperate need of a change. The Ducks, the past 3 minutes, it's been all Anaheim, but they have no goals to show for it as Barron versus Mctavish now to the left of Shesterkin, and that damn Duck is beating the drum. The mascot, that is. The Fox now can't get it out of the zone, but it deflects to Smith. Back to Fox. Fortunate bounce there for the Rangers as Fox's shot will go wide. Might have been deflected as Smith will gather in the corner and circle around. Craig Smith now top of the slot, can't get anything on his shot, and Patrick Nemeth will get it back up to Mctavish with 2.5 left here in the third. Mctavish hit by Lindgren. Puck kicks to Shesterkin. He'll leave it for Fox. Fox across to Craig Smith now. Back to Caggiula. Drake Caggiula back to Smith. Shot, save, rebound, and Caggiula scores! His second of the game! A soft shot, but it counts all the same. And the Rangers retake a 3-goal lead. Caggiula's 13th of the year with a smile only a mother could love. Smith got the shot off. Gibson ended up, though, kicking it right back to Caggiula, who was ready to push it by him. So 90 seconds to go here in Anaheim. Smith, the only assist on Caggiula's 13th of the year. Phil Kessel now on the left side, laid out by Jacob Trouba. Keandre Miller now will send it over to Alexis Lafreniere. Lafreniere now lets one rip. This one goes high. Kreider now moving in down low. Kreider doesn't take the shot. Kessel takes it away instead. And now over to Steele. Taken away by Trouba with 40 seconds left here in the third. It's all academic at this point. As Keandre Miller up to Zegras. Trevor Zegras' shot saved by Gibson. He'll freeze the puck. And now Barron versus Steele to the right of Gibson. Face-off won by Gibson to Lindholm. Kessel with the puck. Going to get hit by Ryan Lindgren. Phil Kessel's really kind of going to take a couple bruises home with him tonight after these last couple of minutes. As Lindgren back up to Caggiula. Drake Caggiula on the left side. Looking back for Lindgren. It's going to be an errant pass, though. It'll go all the way down. Fox will give chase, and this should do it anyway. Fox will send back up to Caggiula. Caggiula will throw it on net. Saved by Gibson. It bounces into the corner. The Rangers come into Anaheim and double them up. They win 6-3 as they continue to roll on this West Coast road trip. Your number 3 star with a goal and 4 hits, Ryan Lindgren. The goal, of course, was shorthanded. Rangers outshot Anaheim 26-20, outhit them 19-10. Faceoffs 15-6 in favor of Anaheim. Your number 2 star with a goal, an assist, and a hit, Morgan Barron. There it is, just under the blocker. And your number 1 star with a pair of goals, an assist, and a hit, Drake Caggiula. Oh, and that's what happened. Dryden Hunt has been banged up with a mild concussion. So Julien Gauthier will get some more playing time, at least for maybe a week or so. Interesting. Gauthier. See, I like everybody here on this line. Goodrow's the guy we might trade in the offseason. We'll see what happens. But let's see, the 15th. So Hunt will miss 1, 2, 3. He'll miss 4 games with the concussion. As we will now head down to Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. And of course, we'll also make sure we save the file. Before we'll then head up to Edmonton, and then real quick, and then we'll come home for the Islanders in Carolina, and then Pittsburgh versus Pittsburgh. Hunt should come back. So the Rangers will now head to T-Mobile Arena. Also, that reminds me I need to got to give Georgiev a start. After we were supposed to do it last game, but instead we'll give him the game now to make up for it. So the Rangers will head into Vegas now. Winners of 7 in a row. Nolan Patrick versus Mika Zabinajad. Face-off won by the Vegas Golden Knights to Theodore. Pietrangelo with the puck. Back to Patrick. Back over to Pacioretty. He'll lose control of the puck into the trapezoid it goes. Back down low to Patrick. Back down low, Patrick, trying to make it get a little too fancy. The Rangers poke it away. And here comes Artemi Panarin. Panarin back to Zabinajad. Zabinajad shot saved by Leonard. Theodore now over to Pacioretty. Pacioretty going to get swarmed by the Ranger forecheck, but it will kick to Theodore. A lucky bounce there, a little puck luck for the Knights. As Stone will gain the zone. Take a shot, saved by Georgiev. Smith now kicks it up, looking for Zabinajad. He'll push it farther along and then take control of it himself. Zabinajad, cross ice for Panarin, but Theodore intercepts. Good pass, but better play by Theodore in the back check as Pacioretty's going to get hit by Fox, and Lindgren will take the puck after he loses control. Lindgren, long pass for Kreider. It's going to bounce all the way down. Leonard will find it in the trapezoid and give it to Theodore. Now over to Whitecloud. Up to Tuck. Gets it to Pacioretty as he's hit by Trouba. Then Lafreniere with the body check. And K'Andre Miller will get the puck. Now up to Lafreniere in the breakout. Lafreniere along the right side, moving to the slot. Shot saved by Leonard. Lafreniere now moving in. Lafreniere, backhand shot saved by Leonard. Alexis Lafreniere continues to control. Circling. Can't get the shot off there. Almost had an angle, but it's going to have his stick lifted, and it's going to go to Tuck as he's going to get laid out by Jacob Trouba. And Chris Kreider will go chase down the puck and send it back to Lafreniere. Lafreniere now up to Dylan Strome. Strome along the left side. Shot saved by Leonard. Leaves it in the corner for Whitecloud, who's going to pay the penalty as Strome with the big forecheck there. Whitecloud recovers, and it's going to be a penalty, I believe, on Whitecloud. So interference there on Zach Whitecloud. The Rangers will go to the man advantage. No score here in the first period in Las Vegas. Sprong flanked by Smith and Panarin. Face-off won by Sprong. Back to Dylan Coghlan. Shot doesn't get through. Sprong now, his shot hits the outside of the cage. Panarin finds it. Panarin moving in. Shot blocked. Smith gets the rebound. Shot saved by Leonard. Smith to Coghlan now. Coghlan pinching in. Coghlan a shot saved by Leonard as he snatches it with the sky with a snap. Snatches it from the sky with a snap with that glove. Julien Gauthier now moves into the face-off dot, flanked by Kreider and Lafreniere against Stevenson. Face-off won by Stevenson, back to Theodore. And this will be cleared all the way down. And Jacob Trouba will recover with 1:10 left here on the man advantage for the Rangers. Trouba over to Coghlan. Up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere, a shot saved by Leonard. And he'll freeze it with 54 seconds left on the power play. You see there, Nolan Patrick. 9 goals, 23 assists, leading the Vegas Golden Knights with 32 points. Sprong doesn't win that faceoff. Pietrangelo gathers and will send all the way down. Mika Zabinajad gets it in the trapezoid and sends up to Panarin. Panarin gains the zone, moving in. Shot saved by Leonard. Bounces to Sprong. Sprong moving in, and Daniel Sprong! It's a power play goal! His 24th of the year. Got in down low. No chance for Leonard. And Daniel Sprong, who's been a revelation since signing a long-term free agency contract with the Rangers. Appleton versus Barron now with 9 minutes left in the first. Panarin and Zabinajad the assists. As Barron wins it back to Runanen and up to Coghlan. And now over to Kajula. Back to Barron, looking for Gauthier, but the pass is knocked away by Connor Carrier. As he'll lose it now, Barron will recover. Barron can't get the shot off as he tried to do a little button hook there in the slot. Appleton back the other way. Will lose the puck as he's checked by Runanen. Gauthier now, up to Barron. Back to Gauthier. Julien Gauthier, a shot saved by Leonard. Morgan Barron now moving in. Can't get the shot off as Whitecloud takes it away. 1-0 Rangers on the power play. Speaking of Whitecloud, he was the one who drew the penalty. As Runanen will now send it around the boards. Morgan Barron will find it. Send it cross ice to Runanen. Now up to Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow with the puck. Moving into the left circle. Shot saved by Leonard. He'll deaden it and freeze it with just under 5 minutes left here in the first. Dylan Strome versus Carlson now to the right of Leonard. Face-off won by Carlson to Corcoran. Corcoran hit by Strome. Strome tries to get it to Strong, but Tuck intercepts. Tuck along the right side, circles in the right circle, and then gets hit by Goodrow. Pushes it further along to Marchessault. Marchessault moving in. Shot saved by Georgiev. Fox keeps it away from danger and sends it over to Ryan Lindgren now. Up to Goodrow. Over to Strome. Back to Goodrow. Goodrow shot saved by Leonard. And Goodrow gathers and sends it back to Fox. Across to Lindgren. Lindgren is shot save. Rebound. Sprong can't get to it as Corcoran blocks him out and sends it over to Carlson. 90 seconds left here in the first as Carlson is going to get punished. Then Goodrow will get it out of the zone and up to Adam Fox. Fox makes a move, slap shot, save, rebound. Corcoran keeps it from Lafreniere, at least temporarily. Lafreniere back to Lindgren at the point. Across to Fox. Fox again a slap shot. Leonard saw it all the way, and this time he freezes it with 11 seconds left in the period. The Rangers at 69 points. Nice. As it'll be Pietrangelo versus Fox now. Face-off won by Zabinajad. Back to K'Andre Miller. A shot saved by Leonard. He punches it with authority over the glass. Nolan Patrick versus Mika Zabinajad. With 6 seconds left now. This one won by Patrick, back to Pietrangelo. He's going to get hit barred by Zabinajad. Panarin moving in. That gets the shot off, but it wasn't what he wanted. It looked like it was partially deflected, and Leonard will cover it up as the horn sounds. But at the end of 20, the Rangers have a 1-0 lead on the power play goal by Daniel Sprong. Rangers out shooting Vegas 18-2, out hitting them 8-5. Faceoffs 5-3 in favor of Vegas. Nolan Patrick now versus Mika Zabinajad. Face-off won by Patrick, back to Theodore. Poked away there. Theodore has it intercepted by Craig Smith. Smith across to Panarin. Panarin a shot saved by Leonard. He'll leave it for Theodore. A minute gone here in the second period. Up to Nolan Patrick. Thought he was going to freeze it, honestly. Patrick gets taken out the blue line by Craig Smith and Adam Fox. Smith now moving through the neutral zone. Back to Panarin. Panarin a shot save again by Leonard. And now Smith moving in. Smith a shot saved by Leonard. He will freeze it this time with 2.5, almost 2.5 gone here in the second. Nolan Patrick versus Trevor Zegras to the right of Leonard. Face-off one, back to Pietrangelo. And he'll send it up to Pacioretty. Pacioretty gonna, oh my goodness, what a shoulder hit there by Miller. Lowering the boom. He immediately goes back to the bench. Lafreniere now to Kreider. Kreider's shot is blocked. Theodore with the puck. Gets it over to Marchessault. Now to Pietrangelo. Up to Stone. Stone going to get hit by Miller as well. As Trouba will get it out to Lafreniere. Alexis Lafreniere now tries to get it to Zegras, but it kicked back out to Kreider at the top of the slot. Kreider now back to Miller. K'Andre Miller is shot saved by Leonard. And he'll freeze it with 14:25 left in the second period. Appleton versus Strome now to the right of Leonard. Face-off won by Appleton. Gets it to Pietrangelo, over to Theodore. Up to Carrier. Carrier hit by Ruunanen. Poked away by Sprong. Sends it around to Barclay Goodrow. Back down low to Dylan Coghlan. Dylan Coghlan with room to skate. He'll take it through neutral ice himself. Dylan Coghlan lets one rip. Saved by Leonard in the breadbasket. And he'll freeze it with 12:30 now left in the second period. Morgan Barron flanked by Gauthier and Kajula. Barron loses the face-off to Appleton. White Cloud with the puck. He's going to get hit by Adam Fox. Lindgren will find the puck and send it around the boards. Kajula will get it along the right side and start back up. Long outlet pass to Gauthier. Couldn't handle it. White Cloud will take it away. As now Appleton moving in down low. He gets hit hard. Back to Carrier. He'll be separated from the puck. And up to Ryan Lindgren now. Lindgren, Gauthier, shot blocked, never got through. Martinez now along the right side, up to Appleton. Appleton hit by Lindgren. Over to Adam Fox. Up to Zabinajad. Back to Caggiula. Caggiula, a shot, misses wide. Caggiula now back to Gauthier. Gauthier can't get a shot off. Martinez clears away from danger, up to Sammy Blais. Still 1-0 Rangers here with 7.5 left in the second period. That power play goal from Strohm, right now the difference. Marchessault with the puck. Back to Sammy Blais. Taken away by Jacob Trouba at the blue line. As his pass is intercepted, but at least temporarily, it's kicked back right back to him. Trouba now, top of the slot, sent on net. Nice wrister there. Saved by Leonard, though, as it goes over to Haig. Haig up to Marchessault. Over to Tuck. Intercepted by Trouba. Trouba along the right side. Trouba lets it rip. Saved by Leonard. As moving in now is Mika Zabinajad. A shot. And Mika Zabinajad scores. What's up, John? How's it going? Mika Zabinajad, his 22nd goal of the year, gives the Rangers now a 2-0 lead here late in the second period. Zabinajad came in down low. Leonard was just a little slow with the glove, as Zegras now will face off against Nolan Patrick at center ice with 4:45 left in the second. Jacob Trouba the only assist. Face off one back to Runanen. He'll send it over to Coghlan and back up to Zegras. Corcoran takes it away and back up to Pacioretty. Pacioretty swarmed by a couple of Rangers. Puck is knocked loose and Coghlan will gather. He'll send back to Zegras. Back to Coghlan and now up and out to Lafreniere. Alexis Lafreniere along the left side. A shot misses high. Runanen will gather. He'll be separated from the puck by Stone and pushes it up to Nolan Patrick. Patrick along the left side. He'll get hit by Coghlan and Chris Kreider will gather now. And Kreider will get it out to Coghlan. Coghlan tries to let it rip, but it's knocked away from him. Corcoran takes it away again as Nolan Patrick moves along the right side with 1:15 left here. Ooh, big check there at the blue line. And Coghlan will gather in the corner as the clock starts to tick away here in the second period. Zegras moving in, less than half a minute to go. Shot saved by Leonard. And he'll freeze it with 8.5 seconds left now in the period. Dylan Strome versus Stevenson now to the right of Leonard. Face-off won by Strome, back to Miller. Miller back to Barclay Goodrow. Goodrow, a shot deflected, but it kept away from the net by Pietrangelo. To Theodore, they will clear, and we will go to the second intermission. The Rangers up 2-0 here in the Vegas Golden Knights. Leonard doing everything he can, but he can't score goals. And the Vegas Golden Knights are being shut out now by Alexander Georgiev after 40. Rangers still out shooting Vegas 27-2 now. That's part of the reason why Brodeur, as Raff gets himself a hydrate. Well, that's one way to keep a team off the board. You don't let them get any shots on net. Rangers out hitting Vegas 16-8. Faceoffs 9-5 in favor of Vegas. And again, the Rangers 1-for-1 on the power play. Patrick versus Zabinajad now, center ice. Faceoff won by Vegas. Pietrangelo with the puck. Sends it over to Patrick. Stone moving in. Shot saved by Georgiev. His first test in 30 minutes. As Fox now up to Zabinajad. Long pass up to Panarin. A minute gone here in the third. Artemi Panarin now moving in. Artemi Panarin shot saved by Leonard. Nice shot by Panarin. Looking for goal number 38 on the year. But Leonard denies him. Trevor Zegras in the second line now comes out for the Rangers to take on Nolan Patrick. Patrick loses the faceoff to Zegras. K'Andre Miller moving in. K'Andre Miller is shot saved by Leonard. And Zegras gathers the rebound against the boards. Zegras now still with the puck. Holding, waiting. Shot saved by Leonard. The weird deflection that almost got by him. He was able to just get a little bit of leather on it to push it wide. As Kreider now is shot saved to the right by Leonard as the puck kicks around to Lafreniere. Lafreniere now circling back behind around the net. Alexis Lafreniere gets a shot off against his body. Saved by Leonard, and he'll freeze the puck once again now with 15:40 left in the third. Strome versus Patrick to the right of Leonard. Face-off won by the Rangers. Barclay Goodrow passed through the crease, knocked away by Leonard, and Pacioretty has it. Starts back the other way, up to Stone. Back across to Theodore. Has it poked away. Patrick finds a shot, saved by Georgiev with the left leg. Patrick tried to go wide on Georgiev, but he was ready for it as Dylan Strome gains the zone. Shot save. Rebound cleared away by Theodore. Up to Pacioretty. Pacioretty along the right side gets by Runanen. Moves in down low. Still circling. Back to Tuck. Shot goes wide. Deflected there, but the Rangers didn't get much on it anyway. As Tuck gathers again down low. Nolan Patrick, short side shot saved by Georgiev. Again, this one might have hit the outside of the cage. As Sprong, who got the first Ranger goal, keeps it away from him. Is going to send it all the way down for what should be an icing. Goodrow looked like he was going to win the race, but then it looked like one of the Knights interfered with him and nothing was called. He is not happy as he's barking at the Zebras. As Strome versus Patrick again to the right of Georgiev. This one won back by Patrick as White Cloud now down low to Tuck. Poked away there by Dylan Coughlin, and Sprong will get it out of the zone. Across to Marchessault, and back over to Martinez. Now to Carlson. Back to Tuck. Poked away by Runanen. Panarin there. Loses it. Tuck takes away. Bad turnover. Coughlin, though, recovers and picks up his teammate as Marchessault now down low. Panarin! Nice play picking off the pass. Gets it to Zabinajad. Pushes it forward to Sprong. Sprong on the right side. Sprong trying to feed Panarin. Shot! I don't think it got through. And it's kicked back out to the point where Carlson pushes it forward to Marchessault. And it looks like the Rangers are going to be down a man now. Looks like holding on Tarmo Runanen. So the Rangers will send out their penalty killers now. As the Vegas Golden Knights are trying to get on the board. Zabinajad versus Carlson. 8:42 left in the third. Big opportunity for Vegas, down by 2. Carlson wins it back to Pacioretty. Shot saved by Georgiev through a screen. Into the corner it goes. Pacioretty at the point gets hit by Trouba. And Trouba will get it out of the zone. And now Trouba and Zabinajad 2-on-1. Trouba trying to feed Zabinajad. Dadonov intercepts and gets it back to Carlson. First time we've said his name tonight. Tonight as he gets it to Stone. Back to Carlson. To Marchessault. Shot saved by Georgiev. Leaves it for Adam Fox. And Adam Fox will get it to Zabinajad. And Zabinajad will send all the way down. And give chase and win the race. Mika Zabinajad showing the hustle. Can't get a shot off though. Carlson cuts it off and gets it up to Stone with 45 left in the man advantage. Stone gets pinched by Keandre Miller. Over to Zabinajad down Lindgren. Out of the zone. Oh, what a spin move. Craig Smith shot short-handed. Saved by Leonard. And he gets it over to Dadonov. Up to Stone now. Hit by Lindgren. Keandre Miller finds the puck. Keandre Miller will try to clear, but he can't, kept him by Stone. Puck is loose in the Rangers zone, but we are back to 5-on-5 as Lindgren circles behind his own net. And now Lindgren to Runanen, freshly out of the box. Lindgren now moving in. Excuse me, that's Runanen. Back to Lindgren. Shot saved by Leonard. Pacioretty clears. Now back to Marchessault at 5.5 left. Bad power play there for the Vegas Golden Knights. They had a couple shots early, but then nothing else as the Rangers shorthanded unit really did a nice job of cycling it. As Zegras now to Lafreniere. Behind the defense. Lafreniere though. Oh, just beyond them. Shot short side saved by Leonard. Might have hit the outside of the cage. Pacioretty back up to Carrier. 4 minutes to go. Carrier circling around the White Cloud. Gets it to Appleton. Appleton sends it down low, and Ryan Lindgren will find it in the trapezoid. Lindgren up to Kreider. Passes back to Lafreniere. Gains the zone. Back to Kreider. Kreider gets hit, loses the puck, but Zegras recovers. Zegras tries to get it back to Kreider, but Carrier is there. 2.5 left in the third. Rangers up 2-0 still. Nursing that 2-0 lead the whole game. As Kreider, well, most of the game. Kreider now cuts into the zone. Kreider lets one rip, saved by Leonard, and he will freeze it with 1:33 left in the period. The Rangers will send their fourth line out because it's the freshest line. And it'll be Morgan Barron versus Stevenson. Fourth line versus fourth line. Surprised Vegas didn't call a timeout to keep their top line out there. Bad turnover. Barron got the backhand save by Leonard, and he'll freeze it again. Now with 59 seconds left in the period. Barron versus Stevenson now to the left of Leonard. Face-off won by the Vegas Golden Knights. Actually, the Rangers are going to control. It was won, but the Rangers will control. Gauthier back to the slot. Caggiula loses control. Grimaldi now back the other way. He'll get it across to Dadonov. Shot misses high and wide. We're at 6-on-5, folks. Stevenson to Martinez. Down low to Grimaldi. Hit by Runanen, but maintains control. Hit now again by Runanen, and Kajula finds it. Kajula now gaining the zone. Drake Kajula shot. It's blocked. It doesn't get through. Gauthier finds it. He'll send it back around to Kajula. Back across to Coughlin. Coughlin can't get a good shot off. Zabinajad finds it instead. Mika Zabinajad down to tries to get it to Gauthier. Marchessault intercepts the Rangers. Can't get the stat padding goal. It's still 2-0 though. Dadonov now to Stone. Down low, and Vegas will get a tally. Carlson's 4th of the year with 12 seconds to go. And the hopes for the Golden Knights are dental floss thin. But with 12 seconds left, they've got a chance. The Rangers just couldn't get a clear shot on the empty net. Strome loses the face-off to Carlson. Pietrangelo to Theodore. Back to 6-on-5. Tuck hit by Trouba. Trouba trying to clear. He can't. Kept in by Stone. Marchessault shot. Saved by Georgiev. And that's the horn. The Rangers hold on and are 2-1 winners here in Vegas. A nail-biter there at the end, but it was too little too late for the Golden Knights. And the Rangers win 4 in a row on this West Coast road trip. Now make it 8 in a row overall. Your game winner, actually that's your power play goal. Your first goal from the Rangers there from Daniel Sprong. This was the goal by Carlson. But the Rangers win 2-1. Carlson, your third star with a goal and a hit. Rangers outshot Vegas 38-9. I'm going to say right now Robin Lehner is your number 2, if not your number 1 star. Hits are 21-12 in favor of the Rangers. Your number 2 star, Mika Zabinajad, a goal, an assist on the power play, and a hit. The face-off 16-6 in favor of Vegas. The Rangers 1 for 1 on the power play. Vegas 0 for 1. And your number 1 star with 36 saves on 38 shots, Robin Lehner. As the Rangers win 2-1 in Vegas. And well now, actually I'm sorry, the road trip is not over. They will head, with one more game left, they have to head up to Edmonton now. And then they will head home. But that will be another game for another night. That will do it for us here tonight. Tomorrow night, wrestling, WWE 2K22. I will be picking it up. So that is the plan here for tomorrow night. I want to thank everybody who tuned in, as always. I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday. If depending on where you are, it's about to be Friday. But have yourselves a great rest of your evening. And I hope to see you all back here tomorrow night for New Game Friday with WWE 2K22. Good night, everybody.